Can you edit while you write? Yes. And no. It's kind of an author hot take. So I edit while I write, but I mean something really specific when I say that. And every time I share, yes, I edit while I write, I get all of the feedback in the world. And it's coming from a good place. I understand it. You can't do that. You can't do that. You'll never finish your book. Well, I will finish my book. And the difference is what I'm doing, okay? And I know that it's not for everybody, like all things to do with art. Different things are going to work for different people. However, for me, it is very helpful to do grammatical editing as I go. I'm not editing the storyline. I'm not going back and rewriting huge parts of anything. It's really focused on the grammar almost all the time. And that's helpful for me for a couple of reasons. First, what I do, like the rhythm of it, is that I'll finish a chapter and then I'll go back and edit that chapter for grammar. I'm not going to hit everything. I don't spend a huge amount of time nitpicking because I do want to keep writing. But that's very helpful for me because A, I hate it. I don't like to sludge through grammar. And so it helps to break it into chunks. I'm writing a chapter and then I'm doing most of the editing, grammar editing for that chapter, instead of looking at a whole book that needs to be combed through. That sounds terrible to me. So breaking it up is really motivating. I love that. Second, it also reminds me of what's happening. Sometimes I write fast, sometimes I write slow. And so by going through and rereading the chapter that I just wrote, it makes me feel really connected to my writing. I understand exactly what's happening in my book at all times because I'm taking that time to look back at what I wrote and how it's connected. And that just happens as a byproduct. It's not like it's intentional, but because I'm reading it for the grammar, it is super fresh in my mind all the time. So, can you edit while you write? Yes, but I would limit it to grammar. Otherwise, I agree. I think if you get caught up and you're changing dialogue and you're changing how your story flows, then that could lead to a much longer time that you're spending writing, or you could just be spinning your wheels. So yes for grammar, but maybe calm down for the other things until you have your whole story.